Yo, what's up, guys? Sorry about the wait. I was trying to plug in some more cords. Unfortunately, they're not working, which really sucks. What's up, guys? How we doing? So this window is a pretty tight fit. Oh, wait. Let's fix this. I haven't made any errors today. Not today. Yeah, this window is a pretty tight window. Mostly because you can see this box, can't you? That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna put this down here. It looks a little cleaner. Yeah, it looks alright. Yeah, I get off work at 4:45, and my drive home was between an hour and 10 minutes. So even today, I got home in exactly an hour and got out at almost exactly 4:45. Because I get out at 4:45, but then that means, by the time I actually get to my car in the parking lot and leave, it's probably a lot closer to 6, or probably a lot closer to 5. So, oh yeah, so that gets me home at what, like 6:15, somewhere on there, which means I have 45 minutes to get ready, eat, do whatever I need to do for the day, and start streaming. So I can start streaming by 7. I might push it a little later. I don't think I will. I don't really want to stream past like 10. I don't know. That's just me though. So what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. But I was trying to plug in a cord. I set up some speakers, some desktop speakers. And right now they're connected to my record player, which is cool. It's a nice vibe. But I want to also connect them. They have 2 ports. So I also want to connect it to my computer. So I got a cord that's a stereo to RCA. However, it's not long enough, which is devastating and also ridiculous. I thought it's supposed to be 6 feet. There's no way it's 6. The box, because maybe I got like a 4-footer by accident or something. 3.5. Oh no, 3.5 millimeter is not the length. That's not even close to the length. It says almost 7 feet. It says 6.6 feet. There's no way this cord is 6.6 feet. There's no shot. There's no shot. This is... Guys, it might be 6.5 feet. it might be 6.6 feet. But seriously, I thought this was not gonna be more than 6 feet. I thought there was no shot. It is close to fitting. But it just doesn't. Yeah, I don't it's. I don't know where it is. All right, I want to do this right now. But that's crazy. I thought there was no way. I thought 6 feet was gonna be plenty long enough. Apparently not, man. Apparently not. So now I gotta figure out what the heck to do. My choices are like buy a longer cord or move stuff. I don't know what I want to do. I could move my PC closer. That's a possibility. But I need something to set it on. I don't want to just set it on the ground. I need like a platform to set it on. Actually, though. And then also the records were way heavier than I thought they were going to be. So I like snapped it off. I don't know if you can see that. Oh yeah. Yeah, in the middle there. It snapped. Yeah, right there. Snapped. So I could put it upside down and put my computer on it. I mean, I got it for like $5 or something. Oops, I touched a broken part. Oopsie. Okay. All right, I think that's enough with that today. Enough of that. What are we gonna do today? What are we gonna? Oh, guys! I totally forgot to make an announcement on the Discord. That's my bad. That's not me. That's not me. Also, let me like put this cord away-ish. I can't believe the cord is too short. It's still getting to me, bro. I cannot believe the cord is too short. Sorry, you guys are gonna have to bear with me. I'm so discombobulated right now. My desk is not completely set up. It's like all that we really have to do is put the last couple cords in. I was missing a couple cords. I needed some like HDMI to DisplayPort and vice versa and whatnot. So I just had to get those. But now I can hook both my monitors and both my computers up to my my KVM switch. So I can switch between both my computers. So that's good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That'd be so much better, I think. Okay. All right, so today what we're gonna do, I tested the controls and I fixed the controls. So that's actually done. I did that. Look at me go. There should be a to-do section here. There we go. I found it. Not test controls, fix controls. What was on our to-do list over here? Okay, so let's say fix arcade mode, which is just what? It was what? No rounds and let's see. And then I fixed the controls, so now I need to render camera on death. Okay. First, before I do any of this, I really have to pee. So I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the music. All right, gang. We're back. Hold on, let me come back. Hold on. Hey, we made it. Okay. So, I guess let's start with rounds. Why are rounds showing up in arena mode? Oh, what? My guy. I don't know why it keeps crashing like that. I did the same thing yesterday. First time I ran it. Or not the first. It wasn't the first time yesterday. That was the first time I ran it today. But I ran it yesterday before the stream. Weird, weird. Very strange. This is such a good... I really like this camera position. Like, this is so much better than it was yesterday. Okay, so let's do this. Interesting. It doesn't take input very well. Stop. That's so funny. What is it? Arcade? Yeah, so there just needs to be no rounds in arcade. So what determines that? Well, it's gonna be somewhere in here, right? Like, let's just open this guy up. Let's just open this one up. That's so funny. I cannot believe that. I really thought I solved all the UI problems. Okay, so let me throw that on here too. Fix UI nav. All right, we'll try that again. Okay, so UI manager. Oh, okay. So interesting. So I just need to work. VMouse, I don't need this. It's gonna cause some errors, but that's okay. Okay, so that's fine. Now let's go back. So now I don't know if this is gonna work, but theoretically it should. According to that if statement, it should work. I definitely have the hiccups, bro. Arcade. Oh, there we go. Perfect. The only problem is remaining enemies is not in a good spot. I don't know how to fix that. I seriously have no clue. Unless I want to write a whole script just for manage, like unless I want to write a bunch of code just for running those two. Guys, I just realized that I don't have my chat window up. Wait, am I streaming to anything? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Am I even streaming right now? Oh, okay. I am streaming. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. Because I got like an error when I loaded up OBS that said like AO. It said, oh, it said AO like your chat is. No, it said you're not connected to Twitch. And then I just hit start streaming. Nothing happened. So, or like nothing wrong happened. So I was like, okay. I guess we're fine. But now I just realized that none of my Twitch windows are up. I still never made an announcement to the Discord. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. I'm going to pull up the chat in Twitch because I don't have another way to see it. I'd have to stop the stream and start it again. I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to look at all y'all in Twitch, which is fine. That's okay. No worries. Now I'm going to put something in the Discord because I cannot believe that I kept forgetting to do that. Actually, I definitely can't believe it. Definitely didn't forget to send out a stream announcement. Okay, cool. I need to keep this pulled up because I need to see the chats, bro. All right, now that I have that set up correctly. So I have like two options. Option number one is put remaining enemies above rounds, which I don't necessarily like, but would solve all our issues. I don't know that it would look all that great for like when rounds is there, but it would solve issues. It would solve the problem. Number 2 is write some code that handles that specifically, which I don't know if I want to do. What would I even write? I would just adjust the position. I could. Actually, let me just do that. That's gonna be way better. It's just gonna be way better. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna make this just a tad bit bigger, because otherwise it looks goofy. And then yeah, okay. So all I have to do is okay, so rounds text enabled is true, and then we do remaining enemies text, which is unfortunately not a game object. And there we go. Oh, that doesn't work. Cannot modify the return value of position because it is not a variable. New is position vector 3. Yeah. Dot X. And then dot Y. Nope, dot C. There we go. Now we're just gonna comment this and say keeps the text at the top of the screen. Okay, cool. Look at that. Now save this. Go back. Turn that off. And then let's join. This should do good things. This should do good things. Arcade. No, it did not do good things. What do you mean? Oh, that's fine. This is if rounds text is not equal null. Therefore, I actually don't want to do it then. I want to do it now. All right, let's try this. Let's try this now. Let's try this now. Oh, that's a mistake. That's definitely an error. Hold on. Gotta mark that error for the day. Error number 1. Wrong for loop. Or wrong side of the if statement. Whatever that's called. Okay, arcade. Start. Very confused. Just like so confused right now. Very, very confused, guys. I don't know what is going on. I have no clue. I don't really have an explanation. Like, I don't have any guesses. I have nothing. Because it just straight up was never enabled. Like, I looked at it and it still said, like, not able. But that's not true because it does this. If I put it there, does that change anything? I would not think so, but I guess you never know. I have no clue why that didn't turn on. I'm very confused. It's still... What? So 2 things, right? The first being... The first thing being it did not enable it. The second thing being it didn't even set it to 0. Like, I'm just so confused right now. Is it not being, like, triggered in here? Oh, yeah. And this calls... Game manager, start game. UI menu. UI manager, start game. Which, and you can even do debug.log test. And is this ever disabled anywhere? Oh, when you open and close the settings menu, it's enabled, disabled. But that's it. Alrighty. I don't know about that, bro. Alright, let's remove this else statement and see if that magically solves any problems. Because that's all I added, right? Was the if statement. That's all I added, bro. What? You've got to be kidding me. What is the else? There's no way. Oh, wait, what? Why is it still marked as... Wait. No, there's something else at play here. This is not... Something's going on here. Something is going on for sure. I'm messing with two different things. Somehow. Somehow I'm messing with two different things. It's obviously not the else, it's the remaining enemy's text that's being jumbled. Something is going on, and I just can't. What if I put it on? Interesting. There's two of them. Wait, then what is this? Um, this doesn't work? Guys, I have no clue what's going on. This is so confusing. I have no clue what. Oh, excuse me. Oh wait, no. Gotta start over. Okay. Boom. Boom. Arcade. Start. Doesn't work. So confused, bro. I have no idea what's going on. That works. Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. I still don't understand how it's not like... I don't understand what's going on. Like, how is there... a text, but also like some other hidden not. And why does changing the position just make everything invisible again? That's my confusion. Yeah, I don't know. What if I logged... if I logged this? We'll see. We'll see how this works. enemy count caption. TextMesh Pro dot TextMesh Pro UGUI. That checks out. So now what if I do what are my options for dots when I do dot something? Okay. I think the solution to this might just be to make the references game objects instead of text mesh pro texts or something. I think that might just be the vibe. I think that might be the right play. But we should. I don't know what else to try, bro. I seriously don't know what else to do. Because if I do that, then yeah, this should work fine. If I change this to a game object. Oh, but that's the thing is I need to change the text. We'll see what I can do. So that's definitely gonna have some implications, right? What you should be able to do is active. Oh, set active. Okay. Dot text, we should do dot get component text pro text. What? Can you give me something here? TextMesh Pro UGUI. I think that's it. There we go. And then it's just going to be set active. And we're just going to copy that here and do true. Now this may or may not work, you know. It's probably a better choice of words. All right, cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing. Why nothing? Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. We have a lot of things to figure out. First of all, do that. That. Okay. Let's try this again. One more time. One more time. For the gram. For the gram. Here we go. No. Nothing. I'm getting a zip. Nada. Ha. Whoa. Oh. Hold on. Oh. Okay. I'll count that as a mistake. That's a valid mistake, I think. Not having the chat window in OBS is really, really unfortunate. It's really killing me. Okay, now. Arm. No. Okay, I have no clue. Got me there. Oh, wait. No, get component. Rect transform. This might work. This seems promising. I mean, I don't really know, but it seems promising. Rect transform. I mean, why wouldn't it work? It'll work. It'll work. Oh my gosh, I just punched my mic by accident. I feel like this volume is still good, right? This volume seems to be all right. I'm trying to put my mic in a good spot where it's like not in the way, but obviously still audible. No, it's still down here. Not really sure that I understand. How it does this. We could try anchored position or local. It might be local position. If we try local position at zeros, that could work. I'm not entirely sure, but I would not be surprised if this worked. I kind of hope it does. I really hope it does. I don't know why I said kind of. No, it did not work. All right, it's time to go to the docks. Probably long past that point, but that's okay. Rect transform. So this is pause, right? Can we go here? Rect transform. I don't know why it's all caps, but it is. Okay. Position of the pivot relative to the anchor reference point. I'm going to duplicate this. I also don't really want this to show. Duplicate, and then let's go back. Because what I want is I want this. What is this value? So it must be the anchor. Anchor position. That would make sense. Like that it would make sense. Sense it would. Okay, let's see. Hey guys, we did it finally. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, that took way too long. Another thing that I want to do is change the controls text. Somebody shut the door. I want to change with the scale. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. Why do I not know how to do that? Canvas render? No. Okay. I think it'll be fine. It's not supposed to be on though. There we go. Okay. Now I think it'll be fine. Okay, so what part did I just do? I did no rounds. I did that. Boom, done. Oh, actually, it doesn't know how to do that. Okay, cool. So we did that. The enemies are stopping for some reason. Why is that? It's a good question. It's a good question. Does the game manager have anything on this? Max enemy threshold is 30. Could be why. Let's go to the spawn. Let's see what the spawn limit does. If spawn count is greater than or equal to spawn limit. Unchecked. I did use unchecked. I think we just convert this to a float and call it a day. That's the real way to solve this problem. All right, let's see. Let's just see if it ever stops spawning them. Oh, I can't. Oh, I think I was on the wrong keys. I think my fingers were on the wrong keys. I thought the controls didn't work, and I was like, no. But I think I was just literally pressing the wrong keys. Okay, so there's 4 enemies. None more are spawning. Let's see why. Let's see why. Do we have any spawners? That's the first question. No. That is why. There we go. Problem solved. You know what? You know what I want to do actually? No, that's not at all what I wanted to do. Pushing that button was not what I wanted to do. What I want to do is, instead of setting this to infinity, let's set this to -1. And then you can do if spawn limit is greater than 0. And that. And you don't use spawn rate anywhere else, so you're fine. Nope. Oh, I set the spawn count to infinity? That's terrible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just -1. I also don't know why I backspaced all of that, but you live and you learn, I guess. That does make more sense. I was wondering why I didn't set them all equal to -1. I think I was like, pretty concerned by that, but makes sense now. All right. Let's try this one more time. Hopefully not more than one time. That's definitely a mistake, bro. That's a big mistake. That's a huge mistake. Like that was a monumental mistake. I did not mean to do that. All right, let's maximize this. Okay. Just let the enemy spawn. Okay, so there's 3. All right. We're gonna let this go. Theoretically, it should stop at 30. But it should keep going if I kill somebody after it hits 30. $21. Okay. Wow. Okay, we're at 29. Is it gonna get to 30? It does. Okay, is it gonna get past 30? I don't think it will. Okay, so it's pretty good at staying at 30. Okay, so yeah, it goes back to 25. But it's gonna go back up to 30. Okay, cool. So that seems like it fixed that. So that seems like it's done. Now, render camera on death. So how this works right now is there's a start camera. And then probably when the game... what would it be? It would be... when a player joins. No, it is on... Where's player movement? There we go, right there. On start. Where does it set the camera? I really don't know where it sets the camera. Oh, set camera. Oh, right here. Okay. Do we provide the camera at all to this player? Does the player need the camera at all? I don't know. I really have no clue. It doesn't look like it. Oh, player camera right here. Oh, that's this player camera. That's this camera. So, what does set camera do? Gets the layer for this player based on what player number this is. And then okay. So I assume if I just didn't do this, I assume if I did that, when I do that, that will prevent any camera from being chosen. Okay, yeah, that does that, but how do I... How am I turning this camera off? That's what I want to know. How am I turning this camera off? Oh, there's a lot of them. All right, let's see. So we got, this is the file I'm looking at now. So you have set camera, obviously, that's a comment. I want something that is like camera dot set active. Is this mine? Is this camera controller? Is that my script? No. Oh, it's TextMesh Pro. Okay, so this is all mine. Nothing else is mine. What is this? No, none of this is helpful. How is none of that? I have no clue how this is getting disabled because it's getting turned off, right? Oh man. Yeah. So adding a player turns this camera off. I just need to figure out how. So I don't think it was that. Oh, here. On player joined in the game manager. Okay, it is that. I completely missed that. Okay. So now I think on player destroy, we need to check if player manager. I ran out of music. Why did the music stop? Yeah, keep playing, bro. We can switch it up a little bit, actually. I'm going to switch up the music a little bit. What about Pulse? How's Pulse feeling? I can vibe with this. I can get jiggy to this. Alright. Let me pull everything back up. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'm jamming now. If player manager dot player numbers dot count is 0. So if there's no players left, then let's just do DM dot there we go. We'll do that. We'll do that. So that's the thing, is there's no yeah. There's probably a better way to do. There's probably a dozen better ways to do this, but this is how we're gonna do it for now. This is how we're gonna do it. Okay, I need to die. Come on. There we go. Okay, so that's good. The cameras didn't like die on us, but there is some bad. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't set all of these. Okay. Let me go back in here. Okay, input action asset. I need to go to packages. Oh yeah, it's in here. There we go. That. That. Okay, cool. And then I need to make sure the arena panel also has one. Simple UI nav. Simple UI nav. Throw that in there. And that in there. And then do the same thing with this one. Versus intro panel. This would be simple UI nav. And player input. And throw that in there. Throw this in there. Okay, now let's try navigating through the UI and make sure it all works. Okay. So that does not work. Interesting. Because yeah, I don't know why. But we can figure that out. Let's look at that. It's arcade arena versus back, right? So arcade down goes to arena, arena down goes to versus, versus down goes to back, back down goes to arcade. Pretty straightforward. Issue. Where is this coming from? Oh. Okay. Let's try this one more time. And I'm trying to understand what's going on here. Hello. Alright. That could be really bad. I could have just been sitting here for the last couple hours with no mic. I have no idea how long that's been out for. Hopefully not that long. But okay. I have no clue why. Why that breaks it. I'm not doing anything else to handle those two. Like, those are edge cases, but they're not really. Huh. Very interesting. Okay. Probably gonna, again, handle that a lot better, but that's okay. That's so weird. Like, it's okay. Like, why doesn't this go to arcade? So strange. Alright, so I have two options. I could just take it out, or I could mess around with it some more. I'm gonna mess around with it a little bit. Oh, just a little bit, just a little bit. I want start nav anyways, so. I'm so dumbfounded, bro. And like, I set the correct things in here, right? Arcade, back is back, yeah. All the colors are the same. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's like, that's unfortunate is what it is. Okay. We try setting down when your state is back. Let's just debug.log what? Selected, maybe? Sure, let's do this. So when we are on the very bottom button and we go down, I'm gonna print before we do anything and after we do anything what the state is. Doesn't even register it. Crazy. That's crazy. Why doesn't it register it? There's no reason for it not to. This isn't like stacking, is it? There's no way. Oh, no, okay. Let's try this, just to see if it's registering all the down inputs. Okay, so down, down, down. Okay, so it registers them, that's good. Okay, so I guess the next step is is there any possible way that it's like stacking? It would just becoming like a lot. Down. Okay, weird. Very weird. Very, very weird. Why did it only print down once? I'm really, really trying to think. I'm thinking so hard about this, and I just can't put it together in my head. I don't know where the disconnect is, or why, for that matter. So we hit down, and this is passed, down, down. A lot of downs never gets passed, but it never says passed, but it does. Do a switch statement. That's why I'm really confused. Can we do a debug? Alright, I'm gonna try and debug this. We'll see if it works at all. But I'm gonna try. It's just gotta compile the scripts. Oh, you can't even see. It's compiling all of them down here. I don't even understand how it's getting, like, how is it moving the state if it's not getting past that initial statement? I mean, I could have just left it, most likely. I mean, it was working for the most part fine, just not exactly how I expected. But I feel like you gotta be careful when that's the case, you know? Because then next time you face an issue, if you didn't even know how it worked when it worked correctly, how are you supposed to know how it is working when it's wrong? Alright, I want to grab some water. I'll be right back. Let this load up. Oh, it loaded up. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna set one there and one here and here. Okay, so we stop here. And then, so it should be able to move. Yeah, checks out. Okay, checks out. Interesting, because I do have one set here. But it has to come back because it's printing. It's printing. Oh, did I mess something up? No, I think we're okay. I don't know. Okay, I actually am gonna go to the bathroom. Or no, I need water. I need water. That's what I need. Nope, wrong one. I'll be back. Hello? Oh, I definitely thought I turned my microphone off, but it's okay. Oh, man, it is a different world out there. It's like an oasis in here. My girlfriend's out there studying, and she has like all the lights off except for one little lamp. And it's so nice and bright in here. But oh my goodness, guys, I am losing steam. That's for sure. Okay. All right, guys. I'm losing steam. We got to get something going here. I might take a break from this particular air. That might be the way to go. Because I don't know what's going on here. Let's try and go back here. There should be a message when we can move again. And if there's not, then I, once again, forgot how coroutines work. It's probably the issue. I don't know. Sometimes I just try and use coroutines and then I just like don't use them right at all. Even though like I do know how they work. Like I promise I do. So is it ever gonna... I don't understand how it's working if it's not even... If it's just always unable to move. Like it never calls this. I'm so lost. You know what? It's okay. We can live with that. It works. Was that it? Was those all the issues? Low-key, I think they were. Let's playtest this. This is the problem, is I get to this point and now I don't even want to playtest it. It'll be an arcade. Oh. I don't think I'll ever die in this. Like, I just don't see it occurring. I think the max limit of 30 is not enough of the max limit. Like, this is OP. I bet it'd make it a lot harder too. I bet what would make it harder is if we made more paths. Some were going like all the way around the edges, and then some were going inside, you know, and such. So I can still move on Frozen. Okay, hold on. Actually, no, I'm just gonna add it straight to the... Can jump while frozen. Okay, cool. No, not cool. There we go, now cool. Okay. Also, I guess I can fix that is done. Okay. Bro, okay, I almost got clapped. I almost got, no. Oh, okay. It's gotta be in player movement, right? Gotta be in player movement. Then... and is input allowed. That should be it. That literally should be it. All right, I'm gonna test out the other method now. Okay. Boom, boom. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to do that actually. Oh, that blocks that. That's what that is. Let's see how far I can get here. Let's also maximize. There we go. There we go. Now we can really see what's going on here. Okay. Round three. We're frozen. There we go. That actually feels like you're frozen. Yes. Oh, no. Oh. That is so devastating when you get frozen like that. It can be catastrophic, bro. Boom. Okay, round four. How did he still hit me? That was ridiculous. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Two guys left. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. That was so bad. All right, round five. Here we are. Round five. Nope. They do so much damage. They do so much. Oh, that is devastating. Okay. Oh, so this actually starts over and... Oh. Yeah, that is a problem. That's okay. I don't really care. Also, why are we starting at round two? I gotta figure out why we're starting at round two. Should be a round manager somewhere. It should actually be the game manager, probably. Oh, there's no UI manager? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Not exactly sure how it's gonna go, but yeah, so it starts at round two. I don't know why. probably in the UI manager. Okay, round manager. If the current round is less than the round stack count. Oh, okay. I think I just need to start this at 1. Because it just calls the update round text. So yes, in the game manager. Just start round at 0. And that should solve all the problems. All right, cool. Let's see if I can make it all the way through. Oh, I could. I could fix the tongue. What time is it? 9:10? Oh wait, hold on. I know it's shown. No. Okay. Oh, this is not good. What happened here? Oh, it's probably just the wrong sprite, honestly. Yeah, there's something wrong somewhere. Yeah, there we go, there we go. All right, all right. Round 4. Oh, there's one guy left. Oh, there he is. I found him. I found him. I think poison is below somehow. All right, I'm gonna delete a couple of these. Okay, so poison is below. I think there was something else too, but I don't remember what it is. Oh wait, there's a bunch of other stuff. Okay. Power up UI and multi-shot projectiles. Okay, that'll work. All right, well, I didn't want to get frozen there, but it's okay. Okay, I'm out of I'm out of. Okay, that's interesting. I can no longer shoot. It's a weird little. Do you have reached like some sort of limit or something? I mean, I would doubt it. I have no clue, man. I got no clue. All right, let's start. Let's start tacking away at these. Okay, so the bomb effect, I just need to make sure that the layer it's on is right? Order in layer 0. Order in layer 0. Order in layer 0. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Very interesting, because if you go here and do like bomb effect. Maybe not. I know freeze for sure. That's so weird. What's the Z layers on all these? All 0 on the Z. The freeze and the poison should be exactly the same. So I don't know what would... Oh, freeze is 10. That'll do it. Alright, cool. Delete all those. And then poison effect blue player that works. Power up UI. My guess is there's just something wrong. Yeah. I think it's that. I think that's the issue. That should probably fix that. Multi-shot projectiles is going to be a little hard to figure out. This is going to be a little harder to figure out. There's projectile, and then there's... Is there player projectile? Yeah. But that's not actually the player projectile. The player projectile is just projectile. Enemy projectile is enemy projectile. But then enemy shoot and player projectile are the equivalent. Yeah, that's right. This is where the direction would be determined, though, wouldn't it? The music today is just not doing it for me. I don't know what it is. Maybe that. We'll see how this one turns out. Maybe. 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 Okay. Trying to conjure up the image in my head. They're tilted much more than I would want them to be. I wonder if I just reverse the sine and the cosine. If that just fixes the problem. Like, what if it's at a 60-degree angle instead of a 30-degree angle? I have no clue. Not a clue if that would work. I don't have a clue what that's going to do. But if it does work, God bless. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say, bro. I don't even know. Do arcade. And then just hope for one to spawn soon. Okay, so not that one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm dead. So that's not quite correct. It didn't work exactly how I wanted it to. Not quite. It has something to do with the plus and minus. Doesn't it? So, okay, let's see how are we doing this? I feel like that might be the play. And that might also massively mess up everything else. But you never know. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. Little silly goofy, never hurt anybody. Alright, arcade. Let's maximize this real quick. Why? Like right, this always shoots right out of the mouth. Very interesting. Okay, so here's the thing. Rotation. So get the rotation. Then rotation 1 and rotation 3 are that rotation plus and minus 30 degrees. That makes sense. Okay, that does make sense. It's making sense in my head. Can I get like a Wait, why do I always do this? Hold on, let me grab Critter. And I can draw a thing or two. This. Let's bring that down quite a bit. Okay. So we have, I'm gonna give ourselves a nice unit circle here. Oh wait, hold on. All right, nice unit circle. And then do that. I actually don't care. We'll just do, oh my gosh. So we have that, right? That's that. So that's R. Then R1 is this, right? R3 is this. Now this is a lot of drawing, a lot of lines that just make no sense, but bear with me. Now, velocity equals transform up, which is this, so this becomes the velocity. Now, the angle is tangent velocity y over x, so that makes sense. So that's going to say, hey, yo, that's 90 degrees. Angle 1 is angle plus math dot pi 20. And velocity 1 is y math dot pi over 20. That's not 30 degrees offset. Wait, did I change this with the wrong numbers? No? What? So what's 30 degrees in radians? It's pi over 6, isn't it? 30 degrees in radians. Pretty sure it's pi over 6. Yeah, it is. Okay, can we try this maybe? I don't know, but I feel like that makes sense to me. At least right now it does. Alright, give me, come on. Nope. Come on. Okay. Try doing... I don't understand why one is like good and one is not. I definitely don't understand that at all. Yeah, I had to make them start at different spots because of the... Because they would all spawn at the same point and then all delete each other. I do recall this. But let's get rid of 3 for now. Let's just test 1 and 2. And let's see if where that gets us. Come here. It's just slightly strange. Let's look for a regular projectile. It's transformed at position plus transform up times 10. So I think I put this on the wrong one. I think that's what's going on here. Also, I'm just going to change this for testing purposes. So we start off with multi-shoot, make my life just the smallest but easier. Okay, so let's try. Let's try a couple things. So the first thing is, I think this should start over further to the right. Okay, so let's do public float multi-width equals 0. So let me try this. This should determine how far apart the three start. And down to the player projectile. So we got that. So what if we did like 2? Honestly, like a 2 or 2.5 isn't bad. Like I bet you if we did 2.5, that'd be stellar. Also, I want to make sure this updates in here. Okay. All right. Then let's see if we can adjust the angle as well. This is going to take a little more tweaking, but I believe if we were to do multi-angle here, multi-angle here, and then do mathf dot degree to radian. Oh, it's a constant. Okay. Times multi-angle and parenthesize this. I think this would work. And just set this to 30 as the default. Okay. Yeah, let's add in the last one. And I think that'll be perfect. I really don't think this should, I really think this should work, but I mean, you know how that works, so you know how that plays out. It doesn't always work. Let me check the values. Okay, hold on. I need to do this. Right? I would actually say the other way around. Because rotation 1 and angle 1, you're adding more, so you should be going left. Okay, yeah, no, okay, it does make sense. That does make sense. Okay. All right, let's try this, and then we can mess around with it and see what it's looking like. I think that's fine. I think 2.5 is 10 is the way to go. All right, let's do it. 2.5 and 10. let's put a pen in here. We got through everything on the to-do list, didn't we? Actually, I still feel as though this is nowhere close to being done. But I did get a lot of stuff done today. I found quite a few smaller-ish bugs. A lot of stuff that upon seeing, I know that it's been there for a long time. I'm like, oh, yeah, no, definitely seen that before. No, definitely seen that before. So a lot of things that definitely needed to be fixed. Nothing that was too crazy. I still don't know about the UI navigation. I'm just going to forget about that. I'm going to have some selective amnesia there. But, oh, excuse me. As I was saying, make good progress today. Wednesday, I will be back in the stream. I may or may not be streaming fantasy football draft. We will see. I have one that night, and I don't really want to miss it, but I also don't want to miss my stream, so I might just stream myself drafting fantasy football players. That might happen. Stay tuned in for that. But I think we're just going to continue this. I think next up on the schedule, speaking of schedule, I think I'm going to try and, first of all, update the Twitch schedule. And second of all, put more detail into it. Start planning out streams. But I think after this is done, next project, I'm going to do a small project, and I think it's going to be Snake. We're going to go start to finish. I think that I could finish it in one stream. We will see. I might be being overconfident. Then I have a couple bigger projects after that. Literally everything from like a Minecraft mod to and a like UML application for software design. Just be like a GUI app, desktop app. Also been thinking about I want to do more small projects like Snake, maybe like a Pac-Man remake, just fun little programs like Game of Life, stuff like that, like weird little math programs, stuff like that. And then also been thinking about doing like CTFs and hacking exercises on stream too. So we'll see. Definitely lots of programming. This game has been cool, but I gotta stay away from stuff like this for a while. I gotta keep the scope down a lot, because I mean I've been working on this game for I don't even know how long it's been. Over a year now. It's been over a year, yeah. And I mean, it doesn't even have music, bro. It doesn't even have sound effects. It doesn't even have sound effects. But that's okay. It's okay. I've learned a lot of things, so I'm not too upset about it. But as I said, I really want to focus on the programming portion over the next while. And then I think I'm going to start doing games, but like small scale. Like, all right, guys, this stream, I'm going to build a game. This week, I'm going to build a game. Not like I'm just going to build a game. Like, I'm a lot more constricted, a lot less scope creep, you know? But all right, I'll stop rambling on. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. I will see you all on Wednesday. Maybe fantasy football, maybe not. But I'll see you Wednesday.